Hello there, everybody. Here we go for. All right. Halloween's coming up. Anyone excited about Halloween? Yeah. Right. What are you going to be for Halloween? What are you going to be for Halloween? You don't want to be for Halloween? Single. No, my girlfriend's crazy. Well, I met her, and we went out a few times, and it was great. I mean, we had a blast. We had a lot in common and everything, and but she really wasn't giving off the signs that she wanted to take it any further. So I had to ask her. I was like, "So, are we dating now?" And she said, "Well, no, I'm sorry, I'm not really ready to date." I said, "We met on a dating website." Well, no, we get back to her apartment and everything's going nice and starts getting a little hot and heavy, you know what I'm saying? And, well, I'd say ladies, but there's only one in the crowd. But maybe you can vouch. Oh, they don't count. Maybe you can vouch for this. But I found that there is like a secret spot on a girl. You start hitting that neck. You start kissing that neck and nibbling on it and everything. And it was going great. And so I started nibbling on her neck, and then I felt something in my mouth, and I spit it out. I was like, whoosh. Turns out I nibbled on a pimple on her neck. Showing nachos. Who drinks wet wine at a comedy club? Is it elegant? It's in front of you, don't lean on him. I was sitting at home on Saturday night, and because that's my fucking life. And I was updating my Facebook, but does anybody update their Facebook like through their iPhone or BlackBerry? But like the way they make it sound is like you're out having a great time, but yet you're at home watching reruns of the Jersey Girls in your fucking fat clothes. So I'm doing that because that's the life I live. And my roommate, he comes up behind me, and he's probably the most depressed person you will ever meet. He'll come up behind. What are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm just updating my. I don't care anymore. And it's just miserable, and I feel so sorry for him. But he's like borderline suicidal, but yet we all know he's not going to do it. So Sunday night, I got like depressingly drunk. It was ridiculous. So I go home, and I'm on my Facebook, and I type into my status, I say, "Goodbye, cruel world." And my father, he leaves a comment and says, "See ya." But that's not bad. The worst part is 29 people liked his comment. No, me and my dad are cool. He's a little older, but my parents got divorced, so he just automatically assumes he can go out and party with me because he's apparently the most awesome wingman. I don't really understand that. But what's funny about him, he's not that bright, but he ended up being an accountant. And he does everything in pencil first because he's just shitty with math, and then he'll go back over with pen. So as a gag, I got him one of those big, huge erasers that said, "For really big mistakes." And I gave it to him, he looked at it, he rubbed it on me and said, "It doesn't work. Fine. This is my life." No, but back to my roommate being fucking depressed. This girl I was seeing, the smarty, pimple in the mouth hottie. I turned to her and I was like, you know what? My roommate, I've lived with him for almost 2 years, man, and I don't think I've ever seen him come home with a girl. You think you can call one of your friends over and maybe hook him up with something? She's like, yeah, I'll take care of it. So a couple days later, I'm in bed, and I hear him just going to town on a girl. I mean, I'm talking like knocking windows and pictures off the frames and just going to fucking town. And so I was like, all right. So I was going to give her a call and give her a thank you, and then I heard her cell phone ring in his room. And she must have left it at the house and he got it. What the fuck? I write shit down on here, like, to remind me, and it doesn't make any sense, alright? Gay sex, sucking dick, eating cum. It sounds like a to-do list for the weekend. Like, it's not even like... What the fuck does this... I don't know. A lot of people think I'm gay, but I'm here to tell you... I don't know. Let me back up. I go to this normal bar, and I go there because it's cheap drinks, it's a great time. And, but every time I go there, I just sit, all I want to do is just fucking watch TV and zone out from a hard week of waking up at noon. And every now and then a guy will come up to me and he'll start talking to me and offer me to buy me a drink, and we'll start bullshitting, and after a while his hand will go on my leg, and I'm like, whoa, sorry dude, I'm not gay, I'm sorry if I give you that impression, let me buy you a drink back. And, he'll leave, and 20 minutes later another guy will come up and do the same exact thing. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm not gay, but at least I know I'm hot in the gay community. So if anything happens to women, I can still get some. Maybe I should just not go to that gay bar. One or the other. Haven't really figured that out. But last Tuesday was perfect. It wasn't for fucking October. The weather was beautiful. And so I go down to the city, and I'm walking around, and the thing with that is that everybody in the city is from out of town. At least you assume that, because there's so many diversities. But I come up to this group of Asian people. I don't know where the fuck they're from, but you can tell they're tourists because they're all wearing like the Mickey Mouse t-shirt with like the 4 or 5 cameras, and it's not... It's like that first 30 seconds when you walk into heaven. That's what they look like in the city. So there was one of them, I guess he was the leader of them, and he wants to try to take a picture in front of him in Rockefeller Center. So I go up to him and I was like, well, you know, I'll show him how nice Americans are. And I go up to him, I'm like, me, camera, picture, I'll take for you. He turns, looks at me and says, I got it, asshole, it's good. Perfect. What the fuck? I wrote something about doctors. What the fuck do I don't know. I guess I'm done. Pat?
Maybe when you're done sucking dick in the cum, you need to go see a doctor.
It's all linked together.
Yeah. See that movie. Here we go for Tom Hood. You two having fun?